Well, good evening folks. You'll notice that I've either gone ultra carpy or I've forgotten to bring my little house to sleep in tonight. I'll leave that up to you to decide which one it is. I'm back on this little gravel pit and I'm going to fish for carp tonight. I was going to go somewhere else, tench fishing, but I was at my girlfriend's and the drive from hers to mine to there is pretty big, so I scrapped that idea. Then I was going to go somewhere else, but I realised there was a match on there tomorrow, so this kind of ended up as my default option. Had a good old walk around, probably about an hour, which is a lot more than I normally do. I had thought I was perhaps going to fish over there. Got the wind kind of pushing over there and there's some nice snags to fish to. There's an awful lot of willow fluff on there, which is going to make life a little bit annoying. And I've seen a lot of fish in this area. I'd say probably 15 fish down this end. I saw a few over there, but not that many. So the fish seem to be down here. Whether they'll stay here, I don't know. So I've decided to sit myself here. I've fished this swim before. I kind of know what's out there a little bit. Essentially, you've got sort of patches of silt and gravel out there. It's quite interesting bottom. I'm debating quite how to approach the swim. I don't know whether to sort of all go all in on one kind of line out there on the gravel, or actually feed a little bit down by this snag here, the tree here in the water. And then there's a little sort of gravelly bit quite close, probably, I don't know, 20 metres out or something. So I might kind of feed those two areas and then one more heavily fed further out. I think I'm going to put a bit of bait in tonight and just kind of see what happens. So that is probably what I'll get on with right now. I'm going to spom out some hemp and some corn. Not so sure about the pellets. Right, well I decided on two main baiting areas in the end. Got one sort of here, yeah, just about there. So it's a short chuck, sort of 15 metres out on the gravel there. And then a little bit further round, in line with that big tree there. And that's much further out. It's out there somewhere. So on the further one, I put probably 15 medium spoms of hemp, 2 small tins of corn, and probably 40 or so boilies. And then on the closer in line over here, that was probably about 6 or 7 hemp plus 1 tin of corn and just 2 handfuls of boilies that I just threw over the top. Right, I'll get my rod set up and get them out there. I don't know kind of why I decided to wallop a bit of bait in. I don't normally really put much in at all. It just felt like it might work tonight. That's all I can say, a woman's intuition. Looking nice though, fish are active, that's for certain. up on the top cruising around, but I am seeing a few bubbly spots as well, whether they're carp or they might just be tench and bream, I don't know, but I don't know, it kind of feels promising. It's bloody humid and it's going to be warm overnight. It's going to be about 18 degrees overnight. So this is my basic offering for this evening. Short lead core, heli rig, 3 ounce lead or 2.5, can't remember. I'm just fishing that for no other reason than that I can hook on a little bag to the bottom with one of these PVA bag swivels. And then I got a standard bottom bait rig and a bag, crushed boilies, whole boilies, a few pellets, 2 18 millers because the crayfish, and a sort of semi-stiff leader there. And I'm just going to pump that out over the spot. Obviously helicopter rig is a safe rig, this little bead moves. Oh, one other thing actually to show you. I really hate distant sticks and stuff like that, so what I do is I find my area, sort of leading around, clip up where I want to go, and then at that point I hook a lasso, a pellet band around the line, and then clip that behind my line clip, and then basically when you cast it, it hits that and it acts as the line clip. However, if you do get a massive angry carp on there that wants to take more line than this can let out, this will basically just snap. It's strong enough to, you know, cast to, but if something was pulling hard, that would just break. So it's quite a good little method really. It saves you having to dick around with distant sticks, which are just awful things, and it means you can be accurate but also have a bit in reserve just in case. And also, you know, if you're using sticks and you forget to unclip and you hook a decent fish, it can just break your line. Alright, well, I'm all settled at last after walking around the lake for an hour and then leading up for quite a while and general just divvying around, having to make rigs and all that crap. It was like 2.5 hours after getting to the lake I actually cast out and settled down a bit. Cup of tea. Not caught anything yet, obviously. We'll just wait and see. I'm just going to settle in for the night really. I don't have a lot else to say. I mean, either going to catch something or I'm not. If I do, I'll let you know. Well, after a very breamy bite and a very breamy fight, caught this cheeky little carp. There we go. Nice big fat porker, huge mouth on him. Not massive, probably about 10 or 12 pound I'd say. But nice little chappy. That's bigger than I thought. It's 15 pounds 6 ounce, that one. Alright, let's pop him back. Very very non-existent fight from him. Well, that video came to a bit of an abrupt end. I woke up at about 8 o'clock. I didn't really sleep much last night at all, funnily enough. I was wide awake all night. It's only when the birds started singing I thought, bloody hell, I better get a bit of kip. Anyway, I just woke up and turned out there was a match on at that venue. They hadn't written it up on the board at the gate, and I'd not checked my fixtures list, so I didn't get turfed off, but I decided to pack up anyway. There was a chap there, he had a couple of little dogs and they were just going to be a nuisance, so I packed up. I thought, what the hell am I going to do? In the end I just came home and washed my car, and I hadn't done that for quite a long time, and I'm nearly dead now, because it took bloody ages. So unfortunately cut the whole thing a bit short. Never mind, I'll be back out on the bank pretty soon, I should imagine. I dare say I'll get out a couple of evenings in the coming week. Don't know quite what I'll do yet, but I was kind of weighing up, shall I go fishing somewhere else this afternoon? The other venue I wanted to fish had a match on as well, and I just couldn't be bothered, too knackered. So that's that. Anyway, I'll see you next time on the bank.